You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Today it's very important, it's the last day of the month. We are gonna have a new close, well, actually in the next 24 hours. And let's talk about the Bitcoin right now, right? So Bitcoin to $1 million, right? Now is the sentiment like that, the bottom is in, you know, the market is green to the moon, right? Yeah, this is the feeling. Remember, this is normal in upper markets, okay? So you're trading altcoins, perfect, you're making money, congratulations. Just think about it, right? You are fighting the trend. And the trend in macro timeframes is to the downside. In my case, I am just waiting for the setup. Okay, remember, the technical analysis for Bitcoin here, of course, using my strategy, my system of trading, I said here, the time is almost over for Bitcoin around here because it's not moving, right? This is inside this sideways in 1 day time frame. Yeah, you see, as you can see here, people are asking for the bottom. You see, it's normal. So here is Bitcoin is in sideways here, remember, and I said we need to see a bounce in the next 24 hours. And of course, based on the time or the curve, the next bounce is, I am expecting, is gonna be the next big short. Why? Because the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the downside in this case. Okay, so right now here I said this. Okay, in the weekend in 4-hour chart I was in long position. Bitcoin didn't move, and I canceled my long. And after that, Bitcoin started moving to the upside. Of course, in 4-hour chart, the entry was around here this weekend, yes, and there is no entry right now. I mean, you ask me, hey, did you buy here, here, or here, or here? No, at least not with my system, no. So about risk management, of course, no thank you. I said here, no thank you. I will not buy here. Why? Because I don't have buy signal here. The buy signal was in the weekend around this area, around $28,000, 29, around that area. Of course, about risk management, no thank you. This is not with me. And now you will say, oh wow, you see, but Bitcoin is moving to the upside, right? Why I didn't take this trade? Well, you can do it if you want, right? But not me, because in my case I am not chasing the market. Okay, I am just waiting for my setup and to tell me when I am ready to sorry, let me explain this. I am not trading every move of the market. I am trading specific patterns in the market. I know where my system is working. Okay, that explanation is better. So right now here to the moon, right? Yeah, the sentiment is like this, and people will start asking, the bottom is in, or yeah, you see, to the moon right now, Bitcoin to $1 million. No, my friend, no. This is not like that, okay? So because you see this candle here right now, you are thinking the bottom is in and Bitcoin from here to 100K by December. Good luck with that, but no. So actually, let me tell you something. I am getting ready for my next swing short in 1 day chart, okay? So in the moment when I see this bounce, I am happy, honestly, yes. Why? Because for me, this is a very good opportunity to start thinking, well, my next short is coming. Yeah, in some point this week. I am not rushing. Okay, so let me tell you this. Okay, this is a breakdown. Yeah, and this is a very, very beautiful downtrend here. Bitcoin was trying to reverse the trend here, failed, continuation, and here is other test to the 55 around this region, and here is continuation to the downside. That is the trend. And the trend is my friend. So for example, something like this. Big crash here, testing the MI55 here to the moon, right? Again, to the moon, yes, and after that, continuation to the downside. Yeah, it's the same thing as yesterday. Okay, so you ask me, right? You ask me, right? Okay, are you in position? No, I am not in position. As I said before, I am waiting for my next setup. Okay, I was speculating this bounce, yes, but I was expecting that move before, around here, here, and here. If, for example, if I see Bitcoin doing that bounce right now here, yeah, maybe we can start thinking right now. Bitcoin right now today should be around $37,000, not at 31. Yeah. So be careful with this because time is very, very important. Okay. So in my case, I am not looking for reversals right now. It's just a normal bounce in 1 day time frame to what? Continuation to the downside. Now, this is my setup in 1 day chart. So the best trade for me is not trading. Pay attention of this. Curve testing the zero line here. Yeah, finally here. Bitcoin is closed yesterday above the MI21, perfect, but it's holding this area sideways. So it's just about time. It's just about time. When you see the MI55 maybe around here, Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways between MI21 and MI55 here. And if I am right with this, you will see the next sell signal in curve is gonna be the signal I am looking for continuation to the downside. Same as in 2021. Remember this example here, Bitcoin to the moon, right? To the moon here, Bitcoin to 70K again, 60K, 100K, whatever. Because media is like that, right? Every time when they see a green candle, to the moon, right? Every time when they see a red candle, to zero. Yeah, that is the sentiment. So right now here, this is the bounce I was expecting. I'm very happy to see it because I will never short if I don't see a bounce. If I short, it's because I see a bounce, okay? So now Bitcoin, we are here. If we study this price action, I will say we are in something like this right now. Yeah, something like this. Remember, this is the bounce. Yes. Let me do it better. Yeah, we are here. Yeah. Well, now what I can expect? Well, based on this price action, we can expect maybe Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways here, maybe a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and after that, when you see the sell signal here, if we see it, of course, because we don't know the future, right? We cannot predict the future. I am projecting the price. So here is continuation to the downside, right? So in this example, I said yes. I talked about this example yesterday. Well, what happened after that? Yeah, to the moon, right? The bottom is in. Yeah. No, my friend. No. At least not with my system. If you have other system that's telling you the bottom is in, good luck. But not with mine. At least not yet. We are very close, yes, but not yet. Okay, so from right now in 4-hour chart, you ask me, hey, Bitcoin is gonna keep pumping? Maybe yes, of course. Yes, it's bullish in 4-hour chart. Yes. Why? Because the ADX is positive here. But if you ask me, I'm gonna buy here? No, thank you. It's not with me. I will never buy here. Never. Why? Because it's about risk management. Okay. If I want to trade this, because I missed the entry. Let me tell you something. I bought here and I cancel after 1 day. I cancel here because Bitcoin didn't move. That's why. The entry was right. Here was the signal in 4-hour chart. Yeah. Here. I enter here, I cancel here, and after that Bitcoin move. Maybe you can say, oh, I missed the move. I didn't miss anything. Why? Because I said before, I am not chasing the market. Yeah. I am not greedy. I am not following this kind of feelings in the market. Maybe in the past, maybe many years ago, yes, I was like that, but not anymore. This is just a business. So if you think like you are missing something and you are missing the bottom because the price is gonna just keep moving like this, and you miss the move and you want to buy here, well, you are free, of course. I am a financial advisor, but let me tell you something. In some point, if I am right with my technical analysis, you will see again this area tested and even lower. And you are lucky enough, you will see in some point this area breaking. Yeah, not today, of course. Yeah, but don't rush. It's just about time. Now here, of course, for our chart, is still bullish today. Yes. ADX is positive, yes. Maybe we will see other leg up, potentially, yes. The question is, if I am gonna trade this, no, thank you. So actually around here, because I know the ME55 is around this area, I'm gonna start looking for shorts, not for longs, yeah. Because this area in macro time frames in 1-day chart is for shorts, not for longs. Yeah. Remember my projection for Bitcoin was this bounce, yes. And from here around this area, not exact, of course, cannot be exact, but my projection is continuation to the downside in 1-day chart because the trend is my friend. Now, I'm finished with 4-hour chart and 1-day chart. I am telling you, I told you what I'm doing right now. Nothing, actually. Yeah, I am watching Netflix. I am watching some TV shows right now. Very good, actually. So now we have a monthly. In the next 24 hours, we are gonna have a monthly close. Official test for ME55. Technically, I can say yes. But the problem with this monthly close is if you want to see reversal, you need to see Bitcoin closing about $40,000 in monthly basis the next maybe 2-3 months, or above ME21 around $37,000 if you want to see a reversal in monthly. You can so we can say right now in monthly chart is not that bad, of course, perfect. The problem with this close is, let me show you here. Usually when you see the close here, there's an ME55, you will see the next 2-3 months in red. Let me show you here. For example, let's see. Okay. With this close, technically speaking, I am expecting a bounce in June, yes. I'm expecting maybe a test of maybe 37, yes, in weekly chart, yes. And the reason is very simple, is because, well, we are gonna have the zero line tested maybe next month, I mean the next close, yes, but the bottom missing, no, I don't think so. Weekly chart here, we are forming, well, Bitcoin is forming a bullet divergence here in weekly chart, but we don't have any confirmation. So my major maximum price target for weekly chart based on this close and this price action, you can expect maybe 1-day chart, we will have the pullback here again, but in the next 3 months, I mean, I'm talking about, because it's technical analysis for weekly chart, as long as it's defending $27,000 in weekly chart, you will see other tests maybe around $37,000. That is the area I'm gonna start looking for, and from there, weekly chart is gonna be just a bounce to what? This is gonna be just a bounce to keep falling, okay? So give me one moment, please.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.
I'm sorry. Okay, so let's continue. So in weekly chart, based on the closing monthly, because actually, let me tell you something, is closing good. The reaction, the ME55 is good, yes. And also, the close of this in 5-day chart is actually is not bad. It is bounce. And also we have the 5-day chart close here is at least in sideways. I mean, it's not continuation. The problem with this price action is the ADX 23 level is still about 23. In 5-day chart, we have a new close to a few hours ago, and as you can see here, the MA50, the 5-day chart is testing the MA200 here. So historically speaking, yeah, we can say it, for example, in this case, and also we have this price action here, this price action, yeah. So I can tell you right now, a new thing is happening right now in 5-day chart. Yes, we have some accumulation right now finally with this close in 5-day chart. The problem with this setup here, also it could be a hidden bearish divergence in macro time frames, and this is something I didn't want to see. Why? Because let me show you here from this point and this point and this point and this point. So that means if you want to see invalidation of this, you need to see Bitcoin above $42,000 in the next 5 days. Okay, so I think it's not gonna happen. I don't think so. So be careful with this. So I am it's not, as I said many times, I'm sorry if I am saying this too much, but it's not the time to be extremely bearish or extremely bullish. It's the time to be defensive in the markets. What I'm doing right now, of course, I'm gonna trade. If I am speculating right now based on the closing monthly, because actually it's gonna close not bad. Maximum target for weekly chart is gonna be around $37,000. From weekly chart, I mean buying from here just to trade this in 3 months. No, thank you. It's not with me. Of course, if I'm gonna trade weekly chart here, is because I wanna see the risk and reward is higher. So I am not buying altcoins. I am not buying Bitcoin right now, not yet. I don't care if this is the bottom. I don't care if I miss the bottom. I don't care. Why? Because I prefer, instead of trying to chasing the bottom, I will trade the trend. That is the most important thing for me. Okay, so the closing monthly, let me repeat this. We are gonna have a new close here, and in the next close you will see the curve testing the zero line here. Yeah, historically speaking, you will see at least after 2-3 months, yeah, in red. So, and after that we can start talking about the bottom, maybe potentially yes, maybe in July or August, maybe we can start thinking maybe yes, the potentially the bottom is in, potentially yes. Is where we are close, my friends. We are close, but not yet. Let me see the 3-day chart. Yeah, no problem. I can see the 3-day chart. 3-day chart is looking at bounce here around $37,000 is gonna be target here. Bullish divergence here. Let me see. Yes, not very strong, not very strong, but yes, we have a very small bullish divergence from this point at this point, and this point and this point. Yes, it's not very strong. It looks like it's gonna test around maybe MA21, and after that, or potentially around this area. This area is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for, and from there continuation to the downside. Okay, so the scenario I wanna show you here is like, looks like Bitcoin this month, at least 2 weeks, you can see, maybe you will see the market green, perfect. But in weekly chart, it's just for me, of course, in my opinion, it's gonna be just a bounce to test the MA55 here or the MA21 and continuation to the downside. That is my speculation, of course, in weekly chart. Okay, so in 1-day chart, it's the same thing. Where is the MA21 in weekly chart? Around 34, 35, and MA55 is around 34 right now. So in all the time frames, I can see, of course, except in monthly. Right now, I'm waiting for this bounce. It's happening right now, and I'm gonna just keep shorting for this bounce. Okay. Right now, if you ask me, there is a reversal? No, there is the bottom is in. I don't think so. And I explain, I think, almost every day why I don't see Bitcoin right now with the bottom is in, right? I mean, the bottom is in right now. I don't think so. But it's healthy. I mean, it's a process. It looks like finally, I hope so. I hope to be right with this, because my first technical analysis in 2021, I was expecting the $30,000 level, of course, without this week, because this week was a little bit, it's something I wasn't expecting. It's gonna be the next $6,000 for Bitcoin. Remember what happened in 2017-18? If you are in the markets, maybe you don't know this, but in that time, people were saying $6,000 is the strongest support for Bitcoin and to the moon, right? So here, for Bitcoin was almost 1 year, yeah, holding $6,000, and eventually we saw a capitulation, 50% crash. Okay, so pay attention to this price action here. Bitcoin went to $11,000, crash to $6,000, $7,000, big bounce, testing the MA55 here, and crash here. And pay attention of this, broke the previous level here. Yeah, this is a first warning. The potential the next bounce is lower than this one, and from here, this is technically speaking is the big short. Why? Because from here you can expect continuation, breaking the trend. So sorry, my friend, I don't have a strong opinion about Luna. For me, Luna is just gambling. Sorry, I cannot tell you with that because I need to see the chart, and the chart for Luna is new. Well, this the 2.0. I cannot tell you. I'm sorry. Okay, so in this case, if we pay attention with weekly chart, is doing something like that, right? It's something similar, yeah. Bitcoin right now is breaking here the bounce, testing the 55, breaking the previous low here, and also breaking this one. And so the next bounce here, as long as it's lower than this one, yeah, that is, of course, you can expect continuation to the downside, yeah. So it will take time. If you ask me about timing, usually I said in 2021, I repeat it right now, I am expecting the bottom. We will find the bottom around November this year. Yeah, of course, based on my technical analysis, based on all the tools I show you almost every day here. I can be wrong, of course, but let me tell you something. If you see July 1st, Bitcoin closing below $30,000, get ready. Get ready for the worst, okay? For the worst. And I explained that in my last stream yesterday. So, yeah. So if you see, let me repeat, if you see by July 1st, you see Bitcoin below $30,000, get ready. Yeah, because the next target is going to be around $14,000 by November. Okay. So for now, we are Bitcoin is bullish in 4-hour chart. Yes. Yeah. It's just bouncing. This move you see here is just the bounce in 1-day chart. Okay, in 1-day chart here. Okay, this continuation to the downside. That is gonna be my speculation. Always is gonna be like that. Okay. Okay, guys. I think I'm done with Bitcoin. Let me continue with altcoins. You want me to see some altcoins? Please let me know. I'm gonna check the next chart is USDT dominance. That's why I'm very defensive right now here, because it looks like we will see the ME55 tested for Bitcoin and also the ME55 tested for USDT dominance. You see here, looks like that, right? But if you ask me for shorts here, or sorry, in this case longs for Bitcoin, no thank you. So when you see the buy signal here, you will see maybe Bitcoin testing around ME55, around $32,000 maximum, and from there you will see it is a pullback in a very healthy uptrend. You see, pullback in a very healthy uptrend, and this is going to be the first major pullback, and from there you will see a other leg up. Now for monthly is very important. That's why I am very defensive in the markets. This is a monthly breakout. I said yesterday, we are gonna have a new close, and look at this. The ADX is 34. It's trending very hard to the upside in monthly chart. You will see pullbacks, yes. You will see bounces in the process, yes. Like Bitcoin, of course, I can be wrong, but I don't think so. It will not crash like Luna, for example, just to zero. No, you will see these corrections and bounces in the process. Okay, so maybe you can say, okay, next month or next close you will see maybe 2-3 weeks red for this, but as long as it's above 5%. This is just gonna be continuation to the upside. Okay, so we can speculate here right now for Bitcoin. We will see at least maybe this week, the first week of June, maybe will be green, testing the ME55 in 1-day chart, and after that continuation to the downside. That is my conclusion about this. Okay, so let's continue with some altcoins. Yeah, the next one is gonna be Ethereum, because Ethereum to the moon, right? To the moon, no, my friend, no. Bad news for you if you are bullish on this. Closing the monthly below the MA21. Well, there is a very high probability you will see continuation in the long term. 1,100 is gonna be the area. I'm gonna start looking for a major bounce, but in the long term, same as yesterday. Okay, I will not change my technical analysis for 1 day or just one green candle, right? Look at this. This asset is testing now the major area of supply here around $2,000. Okay, to the moon, right? Like this. No, my friend. Okay. No, Kevin, I am not looking for let me tell you something. Do you realize, Kevin, I am just talking about macro time frames recently this week, and there is one reason for that. Yeah, because if I am talking about macro time frames socially every day, I know I am repeating the same thing, is because I am a financial advisor, I am not. I am just sharing my experience in the markets. But one thing is, I invite you to stop thinking like gambling mentality, looking for just 1 hour chart, 15 minutes, this kind of things. If you see the big picture, you will know exactly where we are, and based on that, you can decide your decisions. They will be smart, or at least better than before. So if we know in macro timeframes, in weekly chart, 1 day chart, all the timeframes, we are just in a bounce, well, I will think twice if I am trading altcoins, right? Yeah. You will say, hey, I miss 20% in a specific. For example, there is one altcoin is pumping right now quite hard, 21. This one, people will say, oh my god, here I am missing 20% of this move. My god, let's buy here. Let's buy here because this one, my Discord group set to the moon. Next target point 61 and to the moon. And after that, oh my god, shit. You see? This mentality, my friends, I am trying to show you because I did it. Believe me, many years ago when I started in this space, I did all the mistakes maybe you were doing or you are doing right now. Yeah, I was following media, I was following Twitter, I was following whales, I was following the wallets, I was all the things you were doing or you are doing right now. I was doing that many years ago. And after I learned in a very hard way, that is something, something I don't regret. I don't regret. Why? Because thanks to that, I realized that is garbage. And I as a trader, if I really said I want to become a professional trader, a really good trader, not the best one, but enough for living, right? Enough for living. So that's why I started improving, studying, investing in myself, mentoring, and these kind of things. And I realized it's not because I am a bad trader; it's because my mindset was wrong. I was thinking like a gambler. Yeah, let's buy Luna 2.0 because maybe who knows, right? Maybe it's gonna reach $100 again. You see that kind of mentality. That is the thing. Like I invite you to avoid. Okay, of course it's up to you. Just I am telling you based on my experience after 8 years trading the markets what I learned, okay, in a very hard way. So lessons could be cheap or could be very expensive. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, my friend, so let's continue. This right now, using 1 day chart, wow, I know this is a downtrend, right? It's a test in 55. You are following my system, but if you see 1 hour chart, you will see, oh my god, look at this massive pump to the moon, right? To the moon. I am missing the bottom. Let's buy to the moon, all in. And after 1 month, the problem is like people are trading 1 hour chart, but they wanna hold. They are holders, right, for 1 month or 2 months. And but look at this. Tell me, is this bullish? Is this the bottom? You have a healthy downtrend in weekly chart. Testing this area, testing the 55, breaking the volume, the point of control here, testing the point of control here. Yes, to the moon. You see? You see weekly chart, macro time frames, you will get a better idea what you are doing. Okay. So of course, in weekly chart, maybe I am wrong. Maybe this is the bottom. Who knows? But I have my own system to tell me, for telling me if this is the bottom or not. And based on my system, no, my friend. You see, weekly chart is just testing the center line here. This is a very healthy downtrend. No, thank you. This is not with me. Here. Well, we don't have more information here, but I need to see the center line tested in curve. No, you see, monthly chart, price action, yes, to the moon. Yeah, the bottom is in. No, my friend. So that's why if you see green candles and this kind of things, think twice. Okay, think twice. Okay, so let's continue. Remember this. I know. I really apologize. I don't want you feel like sometimes my comments are a little bit offensive, or you are thinking, this guy, like, he looks like he knows everything. No. Is if I am saying this is because you have no idea how many mistakes I did in the past. Yeah, I said in my private channels, I have something like just few people they have in this space. You know what? Experience. That's the only thing. Okay, that's why I am not the best trader. Just I got experience. I am sharing this kind of this experience with you, of course, and I'm trying to show you my mistakes. I'm hoping maybe you can learn from that and you will avoid that mistakes. Okay, that is my goal. Okay, my friends. Okay, so let's continue. So for altcoins, okay, 4-hour chart. Okay, let's talk about the market is bouncing. It makes sense for me to talk about altcoins in the short term. Let me see AVAX in 4-hour chart. Okay, you see yellow box testing. No, thank you. Simple. No, thank you. If you are thinking to buy here, no thanks. Why? Rules. Rules are rules, right? We follow rules in this channel. Yep. Testing the area of supply here, the biggest area. Maybe you can see an extension maximum to $30, but this area, I know, in 4-hour chart is for selling. No, thank you. This is not with me. About risk management, no thanks. Now, in 1-day chart, well, the MA21 and MA55 is very far away. So maybe you can see maybe an extension maybe to testing MA21, the top of the area of supply around 32, and from there continuation to the downside. This is in a very healthy, very healthy downtrend in 1-day chart. It will take months to reverse this trend. Okay, so let me see with charts. You see in 4-hour chart, hiding bearish divergence here, ADX positive here. Be careful, because this is the continuation, is a potential good short. Yes, yes, my friend, but please, if Bitcoin is bouncing, remember, if Bitcoin is bouncing, I would suggest wait for Bitcoin to show a sell signal in 4-hour chart at least, and after that, this signal is gonna be stronger. The reason is simple, is because remember, altcoins, they will follow Bitcoin. Okay, so also get ready, because usually market makers, they like to. I mean, just wait a little bit. It's not smart right now to start. You can start thinking about shorting, yes, but I will say wait a little bit more. For me, if I need to trade this because I want to enter in short here, yes, for me it's a good short right now here, potentially yes, but you need to manage your risk. And where is gonna be your stop loss? Tell me. Tell me when it's gonna be your stop loss here. So 1-day chart here is bouncing here. We have a buy signal, bounce signal here. Sorry, yes, here. So you are gonna trade in 4-hour chart a short, potentially yes, where you have a potential, you have a bounce signal here in 1-day chart. So this asset at least is gonna test the MA21 here in 1-day chart around 31, 33, and from there, when you see this setup, for example, the curve is testing the zero line, and also is about to have a sell signal here, is where I will start looking for shorts in AVAX or any altcoins. So if you ask me right now, short, maybe yes, but probably you will win this short. Actually, they are not good. So I will wait for this, maybe a couple of days, maybe 3-4 days more, and we'll start looking for shorts. That is the thing I am doing for Bitcoin. Okay, just wait, don't rush. Link 4-hour chart. Okay, link. Let me see, link. Okay, link. In 1-day chart, same as Bitcoin, you see, to the moon, right? No, it's lazy. Maybe you would see an extension maybe to $8 around there, 8.20 maximum. The MA55 here in OBB is about to test maybe in the next 2-3 days. So usually you will see field rejection here, the field rejection and continuation to the downside. Okay, this in 1-day chart. So now we know in 1-day chart. Now let's talk about the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart right now, there is no short signal right now. No, the ADX is positive here, so the curve is still positive here. Of course, this is a very bad idea to buy right now, because this is not area for buying, but around here Very close to the ME55. Let me see in 1-day chart or ME21. Yes, very close to the ME21 here around this area within 8 to 8.20 around this area. I'm gonna start looking for shorts if I see this asset is in sideways here and is getting rejected, and also I have sell signal. Okay, so just careful. One moment. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. For example, Matic. We have this bounce. As I said before, it's a bounce just in 1-day chart. Even worse than Bitcoin. As you can see, there is no momentum here. So you can say, okay, the next sell signal here, maybe in some point this week, you will see continuation. Also testing the major area of resistance right now here, area of supply between 0.67, 70. So maybe around a test on MA21, and from there we will see rejection. So let me see other coins. For example, BNB. BNB actually is doing better, I think. No, it's not doing better. Bath for BNB in 1-day chart. Let me show you here. Potential sell signal right now here forming in 1-day chart here for BNB. And the reason why you don't see Bitcoin it's very healthy is because the Bitcoin dominance is in breakout mode in weekly chart. So be careful. Be careful. So here we have potential sell signal here in progress. We will have the confirmation. Any close below the MA21 around 317. You will see a full rejection all the way down, maybe around 270, maybe around here is the area I'm gonna start looking for other bounce. Okay. Axe Infinite here, the bounce ME55 tested here to the moon. No, my friend, this is just a continuation, and maybe other tests around maybe 23, 22 level. The good thing here, at least in short term or mid term, Axe Infinite looks like is forming a basement for potential consolidation. So as long as Axe Infinite is holding this area, well, you can expect maybe the potential the potential drop or rejection here. You will see other leg up. Yeah, looks like this is more like a basement. Let me see. Okay, OBB is healthy here. Yeah, it looks like it's a bounce here. Let me see weekly chart. Yeah. Looks like it's a temporal. Yeah, it's a correction. Just it's a bounce in 5-day chart and weekly chart. Maximum, I will say maybe, and it's too risky for me. Honestly, I will not trade this. It's around 35, 40 in the long term. At least, if you see this close, the close, yeah, it's just a bounce here, Maximum area you can expect in some point 35, 36 is gonna be there after the continuation. Okay. Ape. Someone is asking about Ape. Okay, Ape. Bad. Very bad. This is a continuation to the downside here. Maximum target I will set maybe around $8, and from there continuation to the downside. The market is not looking that strong like Bitcoin. Well, it's because Bitcoin is not strong. Here, same thing. Cardano 0.60 to the moon, right? No, this is just a test here. ME55 here. When you see the sell signal here in some point this week, because that is gonna happen, of course, I am expecting something like that. The test ME55 here, usually in the first pass, the first test, you will see rejection. So from here, continuation. As long as I said before, many altcoins maybe will start defending this area. Maybe we will see some sideways for Bitcoin, maybe testing 33, 34, and from there maybe $30,000, 29, and from there maybe we'll see other range, maybe for 1 month or 2. Who knows? Let's see. So yeah, around this area. Let me see other coins. Let me see. Litecoin, very weak. That is a problem. The oldest altcoins I see, for example, Cardano, Litecoin, Ethereum, they are not looking that strong. They are not following Bitcoin. Okay, so let's see about Rose. Same thing. Test MA21 around 0.08, and after that continuation to the downside. Sand. Testing the MA55, MA21 here. The time is over, technically. Yeah. Maybe other leg down, other leg up. Maybe maximum 1.65 here in 1-day chart, and you see here when you see the sell signal here. I think for me everything is getting ready for a short. If I am honest, for me everything is looking for a short. Yeah, bounce very weak, very. I mean, this is very bad bounce for Solana. Maximum 60, 52, 53, and from there continuation to the downside. Yeah. Well, let me finish with total market cap too. Yeah, this is MA21, maybe other 3 or 4 days here. If you see total market cap not breaking 740, this area, the major area, you will see continuation in general for all the market. And also I am expecting that. Why? Because the Bitcoin dominance is super bullish. Super bullish. We were talking about this weekly chart. This is a breakout mode. And you will see in the long term 55, 56. And the reason is very simple. Accumulation for almost bullish divergence here for almost 1 year. Here accumulation here for maybe 4 months. And also monthly buy signal. This is very bullish. I mean, this is very bullish in the long term. 59, 56, 59, 60 around there. And from there, maybe you will see the bottom for altcoins. Okay, for altcoins. Okay, so let me see. For example, dot very bad, nasty monthly. Is gonna close very bad in the long term. I'm expecting $5 for dot. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Okay, let me see weekly chart. Ethereum, long. It's the first time I think someone asked me about BTC pairs. Well, let me see. Now they are bullish, I think. No, sorry, my mistake. Monthly. Let me see. Well, not that bad, but we have a sell signal right now here. Well, in January, February, we have a sell signal here. MA21, a reaction from there. Yes, you see the close today, 0.05 in monthly. Maybe you can expect a bounce, maybe 0.06. Let me see the weekly chart. Yeah, this is not downtrend. This is just testing the lowest point here, and let me see. Okay, sell signal here. Be careful with this. Be careful with this because any close below 0.06 in 1 day chart at least, you will see full rejection all the way down to 0.04. And remember, monthly is sell signal or range. So there is a probability the lowest point for this asset in monthly is gonna be 0.04. Let me see 1 day chart. 1 day chart bad, very bad actually. I would say this is not strong. Looks like it's gonna test around maybe 0.06, but continuation to the downside. Yeah, be careful with this. This is in downtrend in 1 day chart. Okay, just be careful. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Ren, for example, bouncing, testing the MA21. Time is almost over in curve, so continuation to the downside. QNT, same thing. Yeah, maximum MA55 test around 83, and after a continuation. One, same thing. Near, same thing. Mir, worse, very bad. Mana, same thing. Luna, this is garbage. I cannot tell you. I mean, what I can tell you about Luna. I mean, if you are a gambler, good luck. Not with me. Land, I have no idea what is this. Cadena, bad, very bad. ICP, bad. Okay, FTT, bad. Phantom. The pullback we were talking about, yes. Another test to MA21. Let me see the 1 day chart. Time is over. This is not bouncing. Be careful. Look, Ethereum with BTC pair is in the lowest point in weekly chart. Any close below 0.05, I will say careful, because if that level breaks, well, you will see a major leg down in weekly chart. It's a lot. This is, I mean, all the market they are doing this, and they are not looking that strong. At least not for me. You see. Even some of them, they are not testing the MA21 in 1 day chart. Algo. Yeah, markets are. It is a very good example here. This is the setup I'm looking for Bitcoin. Yeah, to the moon right here, to the moon, testing the 55 here, and people will buy here thinking this is to the moon. No, my friend, no thank you, no thank you, no thanks. And here you will see continuation, at least other test to 93, 94, yeah, something like this. Let me clean the chart like this. Okay, so this is a setup I'm looking for Bitcoin. Look at this. In this case, the curve is actually quite, the development is actually a lot. So when you see the sell signal here in Aave, for example, you will see this pullback in one day chart, and you will see continuation. And also we don't have bullish divergence here. No, we don't have it. So maybe with this pullback, you will see maybe 92 breaking. Okay, so well, yes, I think is, as I said before, since 2021, I am just defensive. Okay, so let's talk about the SP500 because the SP500 is doing something very interesting. It's bouncing here and here to the moon, right? Here to the moon. No, this is testing the 55 here, and in the next close you will see potentially a continuation to the downside. At least other test to the lows here around 3,900, around there. If the trend is very strong to the downside, you will see continuation, but not now for now. So maybe potentially you will see sideways here in this area, and let's see. Okay, but here, no thank you, no thanks here. Let me see the one day chart. Yeah, time is almost over here. As you can see here, it's about the sell line here, testing the 55. Potentially you will see something like this. Okay, so that's why I am speculating this asset is gonna break down. Maybe an other test to, as I said, 4,000 or 3,900 around there. Okay, so I'm expecting this in SP500, and I know Bitcoin is following SP500. Well, you will see Bitcoin doing something similar. So I think that's it, my friends. That's it for today. Yeah. So recap for Bitcoin. If you ask me right now here, buy to the moon to $1 million? No. No. Maximum area, maximum target for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion, is around the 55, very close to here. And when I see the one day chart, the sell signal, because actually it's in progress, here, when you see this sell signal here, and of course testing the or testing the 55 or breaking the mid-21 with this reaction, this is like this, because this is a trend. The trend is your friend, and the trend is to the downside. Okay, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Take care.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.